Hey guys, welcome back to Film Discover. Let's head into it. Number 10, Stars Fall from Glory.
Recognize this once famous actress? Hard to believe it's Shelley Duvall, best known for her role in the horror classic The Shining opposite Jack Nicholson.
It was heartbreaking to see Shelley Duvall on the Dr. Phil show. Considering her fall from fame and glory, she arrived on the show with many delusions which she openly expressed.
Are you
you know, damned if I do, damned if I don't. I mean, if I say I'm healthy, first thing they'll do is hurt me tonight.
Who will hurt you?
Whoever is in security or at the bank doing night work.
Well, that's what I want to help you with, because it sounds like you feel like you have some people that are trying to hurt you.
This is okay right now.
Breaking film fans' hearts in the process. The reclusive actress has been in a lot of mental distress following her glory days on The Shining. On the show, she spoke about how she believed Robin Williams was not deceased but was actually shapeshifting. This was one of many delusions she expressed. It appears she was on the show as a plea for help. Number 9, Dad of a Criminal.
The night that this tragic event happened, the two of you had dinner, correct?
Correct. Austin drank a glass of tea, then went to the bathroom. He grabbed a bottle of Wesson and was going to drink it.
She brings him back to the restaurant. What did you do?
Grabbed him by the shirt. What is wrong with you? He was totally embarrassed. Then he left. We got a call about 2 in the morning. The police said, we found Austin.
Did they describe what had happened at the scene of the crime?
The police said he's killed 2 people.
It's always heart-rending to watch the parents of a criminal or convicted criminal express their heartache over their daughter or son. This is why it was so hard for viewers to watch the episode of Dr. Phil featuring the father of Austin Horriff, dubbed the Cannibal. He expressed his grief and said he still couldn't believe his son was guilty, considering he was the kindest and most caring kid he had ever known. The hearts of many parents were touched in the interview. Number 8, Discriminated Son Speaks Up.
My dad has called my son a critter, a monster, a creature. He told me I was growing an ape inside of my body.
My dad refuses to accept my son because he is half black.
I can't expect him to change, but he doesn't have to treat my son like he's an animal.
A man named Peyton spoke on Dr. Phil about his father, a bigot who tore his life and family apart with his bigotry and violent behavior. The dad spent as many as 9 years in prison with absurd crimes related to bigotry. Among these crimes were manufacturing explosives to blow up a clinic and race-related infringements. The most tragic part of the show was hearing the grandfather's neglect of Peyton's son. Number 7, John Bonnet's brother shares memories. Who can forget the tragic news of beauty princess John Barnett Ramsey's passing? The little pageant star's body was found in her parents' home, and the mystery of her passing has yet been solved. Dr. Phil fans probably watched with a lump in their throats while John Bonnet's brother, Brooke, recalled the terrible incident, including details of his mother's frantic search for her daughter and expressed grief on discovering her body, while viewers criticized Brooke of behaving inappropriately as he related the news. It still had to be one of the saddest episodes yet. Number 6, Like Mother, Like Daughter. People assume that all moms believe their sons or daughters are just the most beautiful things. However, this isn't always the case, as demonstrated in an episode of Dr. Phil when Mom Marianne confessed to wanting to change her daughter's looks. This heart-rending interview saw Mom Miranda admitting she had encouraged her daughter to look like an exotic dancer and get chest implants and even tattoos.
After my mom's boob job, she actually talked me into getting a boob job. When I went into the doctor's office with her, she kept telling me to go bigger and bigger, and it was really making me feel uncomfortable.
I kept going like, go up, go up, go up.
The mom had even gone so far as to explain to her daughter that this was what men wanted. Sad, but true. Number 5, A Child in Trouble. Which parent wouldn't have their heartstrings tugged watching a child in trouble, like 12-year-old Aneska, who was on the show because she was out of control? For most mom and dads, being out of control would translate to throwing tantrums and perhaps lying or stealing from the shop. For Aneska, out of control meant setting fire to things and choking her siblings. This was a deeply troubling interview, especially when Aneska confided voices inside of her head were telling her to do what she was doing. Number 4, in love with heroin. Number 3, a life affected by addiction. Actor Nicholas Brendon, who played Xander in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, appeared on Dr. Phil for his battles with depression and addiction, hoping to find some relief for his condition and publicly show the pitfalls of addictive substances. Dr. Phil's probing on the show left him more and more defensive, which was both heartbreaking and awkward to watch. It was especially sad to see what depression and addiction, and his years battling with these, had done to his appearance. Number 2, Sugar Baby Duo shocks viewers. It's always sad to witness people going astray in their morals and ethics. Even sadder still is when parents influence their children to pursue the wrong goals. But what happens when a daughter influences her mother to resort to heinous, ungodly behavior? This shocking reality was explored in an interview of Dr. Phil's with Riley, who befriends older men for money, who has taught her mother to be a sugar baby like she is. Their mother-daughter account made for a heart-training episode which made viewers squirm in their seats. Number 1, heartbroken Nick Gordon speaks out.
I lost the most legendary singer ever, and I'm scared to lose Chrissy.
One of the saddest moments on the show was the breaking down of Nick Gordon, the boyfriend of Bobby Christina Brown, who lost her life in 2012. Brown was the daughter of the late Whitney Houston. The heartbroken, traumatized Gordon told Dr. Phil and the audience that he didn't care about anything anymore and arrived under the influence of alcohol to give his interview on live television. It was terrible to see the sadness and brokenness in the young man. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.